Plus, did you know that scientists are working on making a hamburger with meat grown from a petri dish? Could this mean the end for the all-American beef patty?
This is News 10 at 9.
Can you sing the song? 2 beef patties, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions?
No way.
No.
We want our burgers.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's July 17th. I'm Dan Elliott.
And I'm Kiba Arnold here with Jeff Maher. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah, I don't want to say the end of the world is near, but
It's close.
you take that away, I see a lot of protests, a lot of problems.
Rob,
And a
are
lot
you
of
a burger
protein.
guy?
Yes.
You know, I am a burger guy, but I'm curious about this. This seems like a story where it's the law of unintended consequences. Maybe they can make it, but should they make it?
Right.
Maybe that's
Good
the question.
Right.
All right. Well, Jeff Maher is one of those who loves a good hamburger.
Me too.
You like them
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
All-American beef hamburger.
Yeah.
If that's what you like, though, you may want to turn away from the TV.
Yeah, that is because scientists are developing a burger that was grown from a petri dish.
Jeff, it just sounds so yummy, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Turn your back. Yeah, he's one of them.
We get
Told
the
us
point.
to turn away from the TV, right?
Yeah.
No, you're right. I do love the all-American beef patty. I was born in Texas. What do you expect? You know, stem cell research, it can be a great thing. Eventually, scientists will be able to grow new organs based on your own stem cells, so you won't have to wait on donor lists anymore. But to grow a hamburger on a petri dish, well, Mom always said, don't knock it till you try it. So let's give it a try. Doesn't look like much, doesn't look like a burger, but it is. The project is being led by Mark Post, a vascular physiologist in the Netherlands. To make his meat, Post harvested stem cells from the waste of slaughterhouses. Let me repeat that. From the waste of slaughterhouses.
Sounds appetizing.
So the cells still come from the cows. He added nutrients to the cells, causing them to grow muscle tissue. Since there's no blood, the meat doesn't have color, and the strips that he's managed to make are only about 1 inch long and very thin, but when you pack them together, you can make a meat patty. What he's going to do is August 5th, Post will offer a sampling of it, an invitation-only event, and a first of its kind. I don't think I will be seeking an invitation to that. So let's just kind of shake that off. Forget that happened, and remind everybody of how we do things in America.
That's right, we made a custom PB and JD South. Mega Orange Beef Patty, that's my new wrestling name. Carefully constructing this Goliath of a Chinese food burger. Chow mein on top and a dozen helpings of bacon strips to grease it up. The Chinese sauce I got from this guy I don't really know. What up now? Tell me what up now.
Yeah, we do it big. The Chinese burger. Egg roll buns, orange beef patty, orange bacon, and chow mein, 27,100 calories, 1,686 grams of fat, so chow down. Well, maybe that's too much for you. Too much for you to handle.
Yeah.
Well, give this a try.
I just want to see it.
See if it holds up together.
Man, look how thick that patty is.
Oh, wow.
See the cheese right in there. Look at it.
There's one.
Wow.
I'll cut into yours over here.
You want to go first?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. The Juicy Lucy. It's thick, it's all-American, it's beef, it's filled with cheese, and that's how we do it, guys.
Do
Don't
they
you think
like
that
it?
makes-
It's hard to tell.
Make these.
Look, what's that?
Do they like it?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
they
like
do?
it. They
Okay.
like it. Doesn't all that look a little more appetizing than what's grown on a dish?
Yeah, no, I'm a burger girl.
Yeah,
Jeff, I'm with you on this
I guess
one.
if the scientists get to the point where they can make it look like this, then maybe people will give it a try. But
Either that or
You know,
close
you
your
can
eyes
expect
while
it.
you eat, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm just going to pass on that. Thank you, Jeff.
sure.
Lunchtime's almost here.
Right.
We're getting ready for triple-digit temperatures to hit once again. Other parts of the country are seeing similar kinds of heat.
Yeah, and that is apparently leading to some trending topics, including how to make your own homemade sunscreen. Are we going to trust that?
Well, let's get the lowdown from Jeff Maher. What do you think, sir?
I don't know yet.
Yeah?
I'm not sure
Verdict's
about
still
this
out.
one. All I know is when you go to the store, you have a lot of options for sunscreen, but maybe you don't want all of those additives and chemicals and you want to make your homemade version. Well, apparently you can do that, and this is one of those trending clips on YouTube. Take a look.
This is really nice. This is really nice. The cream is good. And I put some on my arm. I'm going to do it again.
And this video was uploaded by Renee Harris. She made her sunscreen from coconut oil, grapeseed or almond oil, zinc oxide, shea butter, and beeswax. She says she puts it on her kids, says it is very strong, and I would have to say probably a lot cheaper than some of those bottles that are sold in the stores. Those can be pretty expensive, right, guys?
They can add up, yeah.
Yeah.
The zinc oxide must be the key, and you got to wonder if she gets the right balance, enough to give you the SPF that you need.
Well, she seems to know what she's doing, but you know what? Maybe you're one of these people who says,
boy.
I don't need sunscreen at all. I was born with the perfect complexion, just like David Hasselhoff. Well, you might end up on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Take a look. She asked viewers to submit their photos of their worst sunburns. You know, if you sit out with a bowl of ice cream and you fall asleep, that's what you get. Or if you're wearing one of those tops, I feel bad for women. They have to wear a variety of tops so they get a variety of sunburns.
Sure.
Or maybe a Band-Aid near the neck.
Ooh.
That's not good.
No, not attractive.
That's awful. That looks painful.
Yeah, she got a lot of sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I feel very fortunate with the Anchor dunk tank that I didn't get burned. I don't know about you guys. Oh, that tattoo is terrible, but when you apply the sunscreen the wrong way, it's even worse.
What does that say?
I don't know.
Oh.
Another type of
What were they
sandal
wearing?
problem.
Oh, okay. Clogs or something, maybe. Yeah, you could see the
Wrap
tie.
a bow around that one.
Sure.
Some of these aren't real.
No, I'll bet you they
They all look pretty real.
Oh, hands on the back?
Well, that's when you don't have anyone helping you out.
Ah.
You know, that happens
is that?
all the time. Well,
They
that
forgot
looks
to
like
apply it.
that looks like a chart for the rate of inflation.
That's how you can judge a person's character. You ask them for help with the sunscreen on the back, and then you can see how sloppy of a job they did.
Well,
You
that
can tell
looks
how
like
much
a
they really cared
twisted
about doing
version
that.
of the Kool-Aid Man.
That's awful.
Yeah,
Here's
some
the
of these are terrible.
Jeff, one thing to keep in mind, we've done the stories on the Walmart or Target generic brands. You can save money, and they're, if not just as effective, more effective.
Right, and also
That's a way to save some money.
no
Yeah.
need to buy more than SPF 50.
Right.
It loses its effectiveness. But the other thing is, we just don't use enough of it. If you read the way you're supposed to do it, an average tube should last a family of 4, not even a full day.
No, ours probably lasts a couple years now.
Exactly.
Also, Rob can comment on this too. You're supposed to wear it even in the winter. Even when you go skiing, you think it's cold out.
On a cloudy
There's a little
day.
sun. You're supposed to wear it every day.
Yeah. Rob, you know it. On those gray days, you can get just a sunburn.
Yep, exactly. You see it all the time. People go down to the beach. Oh, you know, the sun's not out. Forget about it. One of the worst sunburns of my entire life happened on one of those overcast June gloom days in Southern California. I was feeling it for weeks afterwards. So yeah, you got to use it every day. Don't try and outthink the sun. It's going to get you every time.
Well, between you and Jeff and me, we're all pretty vulnerable. We got that fair skin. We should
Well,
not
speak
be
for
doing
yourself, Dan.
Jeff,
that. Well, I did say
Why do you
sorry
say
Red as a
that picture of
lobster.
David
I said
Hasselhoff? Did you see the
vulnerable.
resemblance?
red as a lobster. No, I am fortunate.
Yeah.
I won't burn, but I can still feel it though.
Oh, heck yeah.
Skin, I just don't get that kind of. that thing.
So you're going to make up
I
a
don't
batch
turn
of that
red.
homemade sunblock now, Jeff?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I haven't had a bad sunburn for a couple of years now, so I'm doing something right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sure. You know, one of my favorite board games is Monopoly, especially when you get that message, bank error in your favor. I always figured that would happen to me in real life. Still hasn't happened.
Waiting, huh?
Still waiting. But it happened to a guy in Delaware. Take a look at this. His name is Chris Reynolds, and he got an email from PayPal after he bought a couple things, which basically gave him the status of his account, and he found that they gave him a credit of $92,233,720,368,547,800.
Shopping spree.
No kidding, right?
Yeah.
I'll buy everything.
Well, he went to the PayPal site to see if this was true, and it was at $0. They quickly fixed the error, but for a brief moment, he was the richest man on the planet, and he had more money than what's equivalent to 14 months worth of the entire planet's GDP.
He could have paid off the national debt, couldn't he?
Quadrillion?
Yeah.
Many times over, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, this is awesome too. It makes me want to get a dog, especially a border collie. These dogs are very, very smart. This dog's name is Jumpy, and it fits with this dog, who happens to know a lot of tricks. Yeah, so Jumpy is going viral. This is a border collie and blue heeler mix that can do backflips, skateboard, leap through the air to impressive heights, dive into a pool, weave through cones, wakeboard, even ride a scooter.
And this is fake, isn't it? Come on.
No, this dog was featured on Good Morning America.
It was able to get up on the surfboard on its own out there?
Yeah.
I'm sure they probably
Really?
helped a little.
Those
Some
border
of those
collies.
jumps, I don't know.
You know, my wife and I have a border collie. There's the other side of the coin. They can learn these tricks. They're really smart, but then they get bored really easily. So maybe this
That's
is the way
why
to
he's
keep
doing
this
so
dog
many,
occupied
right?
to not get in trouble.
Well, part of the reason for that, look at that one. That's my favorite one.
Awesome. that is freaky looking.
That's cute.
There's a dog trainer in Los Angeles that has been working with Jumpy since Jumpy was 4 months old.
Right, so you start him young.
You start him
professional
young,
trainer.
and now many, many millions of hits on YouTube and international stardom.
That's cool.
It could happen with your dog.
That jump didn't look a little fake to you? Really?
I'm buying it.
This one? The way it moves? Really?
Let's bring Jumpy into the studio.
Oh,
Let's see
let's
if he
do
can
it.
hop over our desk.
You know, the simple frisbee, yeah, we get. That one, yeah, we can get that, but
Dan's not buying it.
I don't know. Jeff is he's hard to spot sometimes when he's
Right.
I mean, it's not
Tomorrow
me,
he'll
it's just
show
a
us.
clip. I don't know. I'm assuming
See,
it's
now,
real.
now he's doing a little
Right.
bit of backpedaling.
Little backtracking. Maybe I had to verify that
There we
clip.
go. When we see your dog do it, we'll know it's real.
Yeah, my dog is very smart, not so good at the trick, so maybe I need to give that guy a call. Hey, I want to show you guys the forecast just one more time so you know what you're up for, because the last couple of days are going to completely throw you because they're completely unusual. We were in the 80s and the 70s, and then now you're going to start to say, okay, it's July. I remember how this goes. 93 for today, very close to 100 for tomorrow, and then we're going to see triple-digit heat. Here's the issue. This is going to last a long time here, at least 3 days, possibly even 5. And then even once we start to see us cool down a little bit, it's just a degree here, a degree there, so it's not going to be a drastic cool down. So again, we're looking for a heat wave over the next few days. The other thing that's interesting about this is the last heat wave lasted longer, it was hotter, and it was also very humid.
Right.
With this one, and I know you guys are going to laugh, but this is a dry heat.
Oh.
So yeah, so even though it's 105, it's a dry heat, so it's not going to affect you as much as the last heat wave. It's still important, still worth mentioning. So again, watch out. Heat wave is coming. You're going to feel it today, but it's really going to be issue Thursday all the way through into next week.
Oh, that's great.
We've
I
been
leave
warned.
Thursday. I'll be
do.
sending you guys a postcard from Denver where I'll be nice and in 70s, 80s.
Hey, you never know
Yeah.
what will hit there.
You never know if his
watch
plane
out.
gets diverted to Palm Springs,
Right.
too.
Send him
be
there.
careful, buddy.
That's true.
We've got more news coming up on News 10 Midday. Oh, that's in 63 minutes from now. We'll leave you with these numbers. The Dow up 13, NASDAQ up 12, and the S&P 500 up 5. The View is next. Come on back for midday, and thanks for spending some time with us.
News 10 is everywhere you want to be.